during your first outing together. I can't wait to see this list.
I know, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, dating has changed quite a bit. Well, we don't know because we are all connected to someone else, and we have been for a decade or so. But for other folks out there, it's changed a lot. And so a lot of the online the dating websites, well, they'll tell you to fill out this questionnaire, which is going to get to all this stuff. But if you're not using that, when you have that first meeting with someone, you actually should really reveal these 5 things that's going to change the direction and trajectory of your relationship. Here we go. Number 1. Yeah, that's right. You have to do this now. You have to reveal who you voted for. Back in the day, couples were really, really good about keeping that separate, not really even talking about who they voted for, not bringing politics into your home. But now everything has changed, and people just feel a certain way. You get a visceral reaction when you talk about who you voted for. So you kind of have to get that out of the way, because that might be a major, major roadblock and a sticking point for someone if you don't agree on your political affiliation. Number 2, if you have kids, that's not something you really should wait till date 3 to bring it. You might want to get that out the way in the beginning, because that also changes the dynamic of what you're going to be able to do moving forward. Maybe that person is adamant about, hey, I don't want to deal with someone who already has kids. Or maybe that's like, it helps to seal the deal. You got to put it out there, let the other person decide exactly what they can go for and what they will not. Number 3, if you own a gun, this is another thing that is just as important as your political affiliation. The question, do you own a gun? A lot of people, they are adamant about not having a weapon anywhere near them, not having a weapon in the home they're going to be in, not visiting someone who has a weapon. And there are other folks who obviously embrace that Second Amendment. So if you own a gun, you have to let someone know that immediately so they can decide that's something they want to be around or be involved with. If you have a pet or if you have pet allergies, you got to tell somebody immediately. Now, if you're on a date with me, I can see the cat hair on your shoulders. So that's a wrap. I'm getting up and I'm out the door because I can't deal with the cats that have the allergies. But you have to let someone know, hey, maybe you really have no interest in being around someone who likes pets. You just have no interest at all. That could be a deal breaker. That stuff's important. You got to let that stuff, get that stuff out. And here's the last thing that's really important.
Okay.
If religion is important to you, your faith can be everything. Well, believe it or not, there are a lot of people that are getting away from faith. A lot of people may not think it's important for building a lasting relationship and actually raising a family. Other people think it's one of the pillars of raising a family and living together. If that's important to you, you got to let that be known early on so that you don't waste your time or their time. It's new rules out there, people. You got to come with everything right there, day 1, let them know exactly what you're dealing with. To find out more about things you should reveal on that first date, go to GoodDaySacramento.com. Click on Show Info for today's date and man up for being completely honest and transparent from the first minute. Good Day continues after this.